I just wanted to know something, right? For instance, you think is Dominican families your press? Let me ask you a question. Now, this is to the depth of my reality. I'm gonna say this. Your press, what's up with you, my nigga? And let me ask you, James, was it y'all that said what you said to Leah's family, the Asian family, when the situation happened when I was gone in Silk? Now, I'm gonna just say just like this. Now we're gonna go all the way back to Jamaica to at a time because of Dontor's situation. So you telling me from this precise time that you sabotaged her current reality because I was here on the earth, and then the natural vibe because of the purity of an individual even at a time. Look, local, I'm not even gonna say nothing yet a certain type of way about you, but I'm just gonna ask you, was it the situation? Look at this. I think it was this situation over here that caused Leah's rape, and then that caused the Sodom and Gomorrah situation and the Babylonian situation. But how are we going from Dontal to over here? Like, when I'm still in North Dakota, so what is happening a certain type of way? So a book it. I enter the place where I know the people of the place asked me not to smoke cigarettes, and then there's people smoking inside. I don't smoke cigarettes. So somebody slams the door with a bucket. No. Sorry. Pardon me. You have to go back inside. You can't go through my door. It's not good for you to go through my door.
I gotta go get a
No, 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 no,
My
no.
son's gonna be coming pretty soon to put a different tire
No,
on
no,
my
no, no.
van.
It's okay. It's okay. Hold up. You gotta open the door by yourself. I was doing some type of prayer thing. Don't.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. You know you shouldn't have come through my door. Don't come through my door. I don't want to offend you. Don't feel no way about it. You can open the door by yourself. It wouldn't be good for you. Just.
In case you see somebody here, my son's coming and he drives a white pickup, okay? He's bringing a different tire to put on my van
Oh.
because this one's no good. So he'll be here pretty soon. Tell him I'll be right back.
So let me tell you, is it all type of witchcraft in all type of situation, a funny type of way, and then a person wonders at a time what is going on a certain type of way with individuals because a person will tell you, listen, man, let me explain something to you. Your press, I happened just to come over here and I just walked down the block. I had to come look at the situation of funny individuals. I don't deal with entrapment. I'm already contacting international security just by making my YouTube. There's no way I can speak so much about certain things and you're not viewing it. So you would have to view to know how the reality of what I'm saying is. So another person saying that I'm not. Another person should know how to check their conduct. You already said entrapment in your crib. You sabotaged your own government a certain type of way. Good for you. You sabotage Asia a certain type of way because America's still a part of Asia. Good for you. So if you were just mad because the payment, hey, you know something? You Colombians probably you need to come over here and get your situations or something. Probably my life is too good, so because I chose to want to go and travel other places, other people want certain other things to go happen a certain type of way. And then people are mad because of things that they already been plotting through time. Because I'm gonna tell you something, when I go to Colombia, I know there would be no dogs out there. It don't make no sense. Because if I went out to Colombia and I even seen a dog, I'd probably just come back the next day. And I'm not going to England because there's no reason to go to your reptilian situations that wanted to end the world, and this has not a planet that has nothing to do with them. It's beyond so real. A person says, "What are you speaking about?" If reptiles were jobs, and then they started turning into jobs and cats, they just wanted a bone, right? So that means they were going after bone men. So if there was like some skull and bone situation or bone situation, and they going after certain, So who would they be sabotaging? They have people of that sacred habitation that has certain things. So who would they be really be going after? It's just like Helen. They said they hellhounds. Hellhounds saying like they fucked down Helen in a paradigm of time that made a certain type of way. A person says Leah is different from Helen. But the fact is the similarity of the look of the things that I have a certain type of way. It's just like when he said Eve. Eve is an Asian chick, but she looks different from everybody. But I'm glad everybody getting into certain things. But I'm gonna say, yo, James, if it was you that dressed up like other individuals and then you went and said something to individuals a certain type of way concerning the moon, and then you have people stationed here in the house and then you doing funny things, I'm a man that's obligated. So you not only messed up my wife's situation another type of way to secrecy of the reason of you even learning martial arts in regard. You messed up the Ming house. You messed up a form of sacred house, individuals that are kept to themselves. And then on top of it, that means you went after the Ninja Galaxy, and then that means you fucked up the Orion astrological tree, not Orion, because them niggas are ignorant a certain type of way, because they were doing that dog shit a certain type of way. You fucked up the Orion situation a certain type of way. That's something else. But hey, man, good, good people that want certain things. Just now, Jack Marvin Pullman, because ou connaît ti frère ou lan, toi pour moi, avec une femme qui a fumé une cigarette, man, on the figure, man, then they really put a bucket there, like, say vous do what you besoin faire. I just, I'm gonna say to Jack like this: how did Mache die in Haiti? Let me just say something, man. Now, to my Star Water family, right? Now, a person says, you see, I wrote certain things for certain things to happen a certain way, but your expectations of certain things were certain type of ways, right? So, you know, depth. I don't know if you had something to do with Donto losing the current of her reality with Fueda. I don't know if the girl you put in my house and with with individuals from England, the funny situations because of the water. I'm not paying attention. I don't know certain things, but I'm gonna find out though. But I'm gonna be real though. The funny situations with individuals a certain type of way at a time, and then a man says, "Hey man, what what type of situation is that even at a time with an individual with the type of intentions that they have towards an individual a certain type of way, right?" My family gonna know, but we're gonna find out the sensibility, the reason why individuals conduct and come up and down all day, and what is really going on a certain type of way. Another person says, have to know for sure about a situation. Have to know. A person has to know for sure the intentions of individuals' consciousness that goes up and down for a situation. One reflects to no natural. It's just the reality. It's just the reality a certain type of way because another person thinking they know something, I'm gonna know regardless. A person can't. They're not even gonna be able to stop any of my family that I choose to know that's gonna get rid of the situations. It's the ones that's gonna know. Yo, listen. International security, man. I don't really care about you a certain type of way no more. You wanna know why? You have too many people driving that then disrespected the reasons of value, right? And then my Star Water family, yo, listen, you want to turn your rain into ice, shoot at individuals. You got a chick putting a bucket out on me inside my hallway that's mad, that's fucking up your mother's current reality and magic because she wants power. And then next thing you know, she wants to go do something to me in the physical reality. And then she's trying to manipulate this. Yo, listen, I don't want to hear nothing about that because there's a chick that literally just came after me just to do certain type of things. And let me tell you, Jack, and I'm speaking to Jack on Flatbush that hangs out in front of the Fernando store. I don't know what ties you got with individuals with James. I don't know what you did a certain type of way. I don't give a fuck about England. You're already looking stink with Kevin Hyde mothering them a certain type of way. Good for you. But I'm gonna just tell you just like this because they went after individuals in Jamaica. I already knew about the situation. You're looking at a situation speaking about Poseidon. They had their little pitchfork there. The little people that set up their stage about certain other things that was underground on planets and then that went underwater. That was talking about Star Water Empress this, that was turned into mermaids. Your situation's fucking you over because just like they fucked you over in your show, your situation's fucking you over in the physical reality and your magic, and it was just trying to get away with the natural connections it had. So good for you, good for you. All your shit that I watched is already just in the works of fucking your life over. Good for you. I'm glad that all of y'all got together and y'all did some old funny situations on the cable network just because of Chase Bank, huh? Good for you. And guess what? I own Chase Bank, but if you want to act like I don't give a fuck. Yo, listen. Why should I care about individuals killing international security? Why should I care? For what? You know, hey, if you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Since your peoples want to show off, and then to your families, it's supposed to mean something to hold upright. It just looks like you're causing the end of your empresses. So good for you, man. I'm glad that I'm glad that you have funny nut failures. There's just funny emotions that came out of other places and did funny things. Me, I'm a wonderful man. I'm a man of enrichment. Another person says something a certain type of way, the little magic witchcraft they're doing for acknowledgement, a certain type of way. You go into entrapment, and a person bothering my conscience all day just to get a form of recognition because they want to end the world because they mad at what happened. Don't talk. Your situation's over here, which is think pussy herpes situation. They they're just they just fucked up your life with don't talk. And then on top of it is just trying to get away for not being blamed. And then on top of it, they trying to be tactical because some of you bitches was stink pussy bitches that just went open your legs to other niggas and you weren't supposed to. Whatever you did in your privacy of fucking over yourself, that's good for you. I'm not dying with you. You could die with your broke shit that's trying to cut that did you wrong anyway. So you don't get mad at a person that showed you how to be smart to avoid from everything wrong happening to you. Go get mad at the person that did you wrong because I'm not risking my privacy for stupid bitches. That's it. And this is a reality. And on top of it, I'm a perfect situation for individuals in life on a higher intellectual level, but I guess not for this earth. Because you can have all the filth the shit that you cause on this earth. You wanted a hotel? Matter of fact, I don't even gotta tell you what you disrespected a certain type of way. Good for you, and I just don't give a fuck. But since I seen Jack, your brother here, and then he's in the house with the other chick, and then the niggas don't even care. So the words that was said with James to individuals when they fucked up Jet Li's moon, when it reflected all the way onto Jet Li and fucked up their moon, and then other individuals that that's naturally my children for real. But if you fucked up their moon, their current reality, did some old type of next martial arts and magically to fuck them and niggas up at a certain time, I guess all of it is accumulating the things I already watch at a high intellectual point, even of the high altitude, and I'm in North Dakota. So all the Asian shows that individuals getting at each other, your shit. I guess I'm precise even on my bullseye. Huh? So I'm gonna just be real, man. You know, your job situation. I told you, Jobs, your dogs that just wanted to bear your ass. Individuals that just wanted to get at individuals of value. This is why they went hunting for individual cemetery, they plots and all. A person that took away it all, like out of era went after Japan and all type of shit for technology. Then and then you have your individual that said certain words and then fucking up the Genghis Khan family at the same time in a certain place. Listen, my family, Genghis Khan family, never been fucked up, but it's just like for trying to fuck over Shaolin, the Ming House, Genghis Khan. These things is happening is amazing to the way it's happening a certain type of way. I never seen a social economic bunch of a bunch of foul nuts that just came and just wanted to fuck up an individual's life. and then Dontor have a funny situation because I know the lock the door situation that you speak about, even on Avenue R in Flatbush with the dude in the store. Every time he come around, he's on some lock the door, type of funny. I don't give a fuck about that because I already see the reason of your jumpsuit already ahead every time you in the store and another individual already has on. So I already see the similarity. So it doesn't even matter what's happening a certain type of way to an individual because I realize the real reality of the physics. So another person ain't gonna manipulate me to my consciousness. I'm doing something for international security. I teach physics, and it's just a reality. And I'm the head of all dignity. So another person doing this stupidity, every time somebody do something, remember you did it to yourself. It has nothing to do with me. So, hey, since you already said certain words, and then other things were already happening with other individuals. They said they were being bad mechanics and repairing. And all happened what? Because they probably got into some transformer, pre-prime trans magic with transformers, started doing some element magic on a higher level to the calendars that they weren't supposed to be involved in and doing anything a certain type of way. And if there was something that even knew about the situation, it was already set, so they didn't need nobody else knowing anything about it. So certain empresses probably tried to surpass them because they probably felt they were going to end up being stepped on or looking as their own doombox situation. People that even went after didn't care about the empresses of, I'm a man of my word, but empress, if you got an empress of a word fucking up her life, then you gotta be a foul bitch like Danielle or Becky on Roseanne and shit because you gotta be on some fucking how can I say Becky just wanted to be a squawker that's just looking for the reason of the sight all day and shit and just wondering why she can't. You know, hey man, you know, if you want to think that's press opposite situation with Danielle and Becky and them, good for you. That man, good for you, man. Good for you. Yo, man, you know something? If the water star empress reflecting on magic, you looking like doo doo, or you looking like something foul in the chemistry of certain type. And let me just tell you something, right? Ra family, Chi family. I'm gonna just say just like this. Pardon my bad. But I'm gonna just say just like this also, man. You know the funniest situation, man. If people were slamming doors and I was getting shot in my back anyway. Right? Good. I don't know what killed you. It killed your magic and killed some of you in the paradigm. Good. Yo, if physics never mattered to nobody to you, I know I taught it for a reason. But hey, I don't give a fuck neither. So whatever. But anyway, man. Let me just say just like this, man. Jack and them that chill about Fernando and them. I'ma just tell you, I don't know why Mache died. That's none of my business. Genie, none of them never really liked me, neither Maxwell. I'm seeing that there's people that want me to speak a certain type of way because they want a certain type of reality because they want to cause the end of the world for themselves. It's not gonna be the end of the world for me. I'm gonna have my love and be around the people that love me and my equality, and they're just gonna realize who to stay away from because the people that's trying to kill me, they gotta literally get me away from the people trying to kill me because they're like stalkers, disease. They're just mad about situations that happen through time. People that already fucked up Don Toll's life. The empresses of their words. Becky wanted to be on some fucking Gray Skull Mountain shit. With other individuals on their funny situations through time. I'm speaking about Becky from Roseanne and stuff, but I'm gonna just tell you just like this. James, I see you, Jack's situation here that said certain things a certain type of way, speaking about you, James, earlier. Then your situation here, another type of way. Then it showed me that your situation, the funniest things I'm seeing concerning the Jet Li family, and then the Dragon Saucer Empress, and then with the chick that just doesn't know how to take no for an answer, that just wants power, that just tries to keep looking like everybody, and that she's gonna get caught looking like everybody else, trying to fuck up the Empress's power, and it's fucking up the. It's just like a viral vein that's just going viral, that's fucking up the family a certain type of way, that caused the end of the moon to words that were said to individuals, even that look similar to the Yannick's house of the Yannick's dynasty, of the Yan family, because I know what's going on with the Yan family. But since we were dealing with water stars, and then my other children a certain type of way, other things that I even did of my own entertainment, then other people don't know who I was a certain type of way in entertainment at the time doing the physics. Then you have people that wanted to do identity theft. They wanted to act like they were me, and then they were just going into the system trying to fulfill a chamber of a frequency I set off. So it's just like they're supposed to learn a certain physics, but they probably done been there so long that they probably tried to manipulate a certain chamber, and then they have people thinking that it's them, and they just want to end the world because they don't give a fuck because other people got to them, and they done hustled out their house and fucked up their own house to Empress. So that has nothing to do with me, because when I was there, a person knew I was there because I was so beyond serious, handled the physics, and just kept it moving. Another person think they do it, and they just fucking it up, and they just causing stinking tensions, and then they put everybody that's fucked up, that's not me, is letting people have sex with another person's astrological tree a certain type of way, on entertainment, in the movies, and all type of situations. So good for you. Another person wants to try to cause a certain type of they must be doing a mathematical plan trying to fuck me up a certain type of way in physics. So if a person wants to know the honesty of the situation, why don't the person ask that question? Is these people trying to manipulate the physical reality around me because they wanted to fuck over everybody else and wanted to lie to everybody else, international security, other families and other individuals of the family, because they're miserable and mad, and then they just want the recognition at the time? Why don't individuals ask that type of question to find out? And if they're targeting an individual, because I don't want to refine certain individuals at certain points of enlightenment according to the legacy and lineage, because the fact is, the way they're disrespecting me now in the paradigm, I'm the paradigm of time, and the things that they already did before. So that's just, if they chose to disrespect the family, I'm not gonna have my wife end up all fucked up with pimples a certain type of way because certain people want to spread a disease in the body. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just make sure I just with certain families or certain other families I'm not gonna be with. This is why you gotta learn the reason of your historical social studies, the reason of your historical events. So if you have a person that's miserable and people that already did wrong, then you gotta go find out. Is it people causing entrapment? Why every generation asks that question? Is it people causing entrapment when it comes to me? And am I a wonderful man? Am I the real reason of enrichment? Are they jealous of if I'm enrichment and they just causing entrapment on purpose? Then you'll find your answer. But Jack, I seen that your situation that said certain things to Jet Li that fucked up his moon and fucked up Donto's moon and fucked up certain other moon empresses that fucked up a certain empress of the social gathering, and then they're using the Star Water, and my Star Water family a certain type of way because they want their magic. Then you got the stink pussy bitch for Pacifica, and then they going after the vAlue calendar, the Ninja Galaxy, then all the things that they wanted to find out because of vindictive veins from fucked up sex humps of individuals that didn't know how to have sexual conduct, and this doesn't respect individual sacrecy. So you figure it out for yourself. Me, I see what's happening. If a person wants to know the honesty, they ask themselves that question, and I guarantee you, just like a nigga could open somebody's gate and drop off something, same way this fucking train was loaded and they robbed the individuals of value, of depth, the same way I guess you find out the same way, because if you ask if they're doing magic, it'll appear instantly a certain type of way, right? So that's it. I have nothing else to say. Good for you. Then you're gonna learn what the Stone Love parties, Addies, Mighty Crown Party. You're gonna find out all it was about, because it's gonna end up right in front of you. Same thing. It's like the train loaded up. Same thing they were doing in Mill Basin, and then they tried to kill me in Mill Basin. That's why I left, and I had to go recover. It didn't make no sense because the people went after my land. The miserable people was coming out after nowhere because I was realizing things, and then other people were getting scared, and they started doing that. It has nothing to do with me because people did some fucked up things. So it has nothing to do with me. You find out, I'm gonna be okay, and then everybody else I guess international security have to take care of their own filth and trash, because if you don't want to die, you want to be international security, don't have fucked up families that's gonna end the world anyway. A part of international security, you might as well the last members of international security. That's honesty. keep it honest until whatever happens. Your loved one. I don't know to tell you. You fucked up Asia and China's life, and I'm the real Asia. I'm the China, but then you fucked up the Empress's life, the reason of the Earth. So that had nothing to do with me. And I would have figured that would have happened eventually because this thing pussy bitch Pacifica, and then she would have been after going after my wife of gold because other niggas done took the golden value and went deep sea diving and all that. So they fucked up them current imagine. I don't care. That has nothing to do with me. Your current reality fucked up. Don't off it out. Good for you. You know, these are people that you vouch for, that you did things for, and then it's just like your Remy Martin song. I get you my dogs to do you dirty. They're all 7:30. So you already let me know they're all Trevor Benjamin. They're all 7:30, and then they're on some job shit. Some Haitian job, some demonic dragon job, and this demoralizing. Those are dogs, likings. So those are the people. That's the real story of the Job story in the Bible. Go read it. That's it. Everybody in the YouTube one, go read it. That is a Bible, King James Bible. Read the story of Job. That's all the dogs that did that shit. That's it.